All right, hello everyone. I want to thank you all for coming back to my channel for another video. Today, I'm going to be giving a quick rundown for the sole course I'm teaching at Johns Hopkins in the fall of 2020. So let's dive right into it. My goal for this course is to teach you how writing can be used as a tool for developing yourself. We're going to be reading a number of books which have profoundly impacted my life. I've organized the readings to mimic an idea that I hope to develop during the next 6 weeks or so, and that's that there's some mode of being that can come close to optimizing your journey forward. I think this mode of being begins with harnessing the power of writing, because the act of writing is synonymous with the act of thinking. And writing, as I've said in other videos on this channel, gives form to your thoughts, and precisely aiming your thoughts at some future goal will increase the probability of that goal being achieved. Okay, so that being said, I'm in no position to tell you what you should be aiming at, and I want to make that very clear from the get-go. What I'm trying to get across is the power that writing has to positively transform your life in small but compounding ways. I'm trying to give you a method for how to author your life, hence the name of this course, Meanings to Being, using reading and writing as tools to author the self, which I believe is kind of the lived experience equivalent of, say, writing a work of fiction. Or put more simply, I think that using writing to try planning your future, regardless of your age or your position in life, is the metaphorical equivalent of writing a novel. You have to think of yourself as the author of your future, as the creator of your future. The same way a writer creates a novel, you're creating your own future. I'll talk about this in a future video, but I genuinely believe that the symbolic or metaphorical equivalent of writing a book is to carefully author your future as the present unfolds itself before you, and that involves using writing. And what that means is that there's a way in which writing, regardless of, again, your life's particular circumstances, can be harnessed in such a way that increases the probability of your long-term goals becoming a reality, of your long-term life plan becoming a reality. The execution depends entirely upon how thoroughly you're willing to apply yourself. And I don't mean for that to register as something that's intimidating, although I understand that it might sound that way. What I'm really trying to get across is that you're in control of your future, not necessarily in absolute control, but you have enough control to make a very serious difference if you apply yourself. And that's an idea that the first author whose work we're going to be reading in this course, Viktor Frankl, makes clear in his book, Man's Search for Meaning. You have control, but the fact that you have control doesn't mean, A, that you're always in control, or B, that having control implies a clear and or easy path forward. So essentially what this course is for 6 weeks, we're going to be pairing a reading with a writing exercise. Each class period, I ask that you come with 3 or 4 things from the reading that you're interested in discussing. In the creative writing class I teach, the weekly writing exercise usually reflects some aspect of craft that I'm teaching my students, and the purpose of those exercises is to get students to try reproducing fictional craft elements using their own writing. Okay, so why do I bring that up? I bring it up just as something to compare the weekly writing assignments for this class to. In this course, we're going to use the assignments to answer a number of questions pertaining to the long-term and short-term goals, while also drawing on a few key elements from the reading that might have stood out to you. The weekly writing assignments for this course, I think, can be uniquely useful and beneficial for you because, and you're going to have to just trust me on this, I suppose, I've tried to create prompts that I believe will reward you in a way that's proportional to how seriously you apply yourself to them, which I think, honestly speaking from personal experience as a teacher and a student, I think that's rare for out-of-class assignments, for homework. And this is really me giving you the why of the course. If you do the reading and apply yourself to the writing assignments, not only will you receive the grade that you want, but you're going to build a detailed map for your own future, which, believe it or not, is the best thing you can do to increase the probability that what you actually want to happen in the future will happen. This map will be the collection of your weekly writing assignments, and this is what I mean when I say I've tried giving you assignments that will actually help you, rather than, say, help me distinguish which of you are working harder or understand the material best. The creation of your map is the entire reason I'm assigning out-of-class writing. I really, really think the writing assignments are important and worth your time. I can't emphasize that enough. I think that regardless of your plan, regardless of your position in life, if you approach the assignments seriously, you will have what is essentially a short manuscript that you can return to after the class has ended. And that's pretty much why I think the writing assignments are worth your time, because I've organized the questions in a way that can pay you back for your time, that can offer returning value if you genuinely apply yourself. And I hope that, by this point, I've made that point clear. But in the event that I haven't, I'll just say this. The value of these assignments, the value of creating a map is this: your ability to use both reading and writing to remain in constant communication with your, fast approaching future will, in my opinion, put you in a better position to manifest your full potential and consequently to give form to your ideal future. And this is really what I mean when I say using reading and writing as tools to author the self. Again, I can't say that I'm selling you a solution. I can't promise you that anything you write about will actually happen or come true. I wish that I could, but I can't. But that's what the course itself is for. That's what I've designed it to do, to increase the probability that what you want to happen will eventually happen. As somebody who's given thousands of hours to reading and writing over the past several years, I'm trying to tell you that I really believe giving yourself to these skills is something that can profoundly change your ability to negotiate with the future. And your ability to negotiate with the future is what's going to increase the probability that what you want to happen will actually happen. And I think that this is something that many people don't realize. The idea that we are always negotiating with a future that is moving toward us quickly. Whether we like it or not, writing is a way we can consciously plan for the future. By giving form to our thoughts, we're giving form to a plan for tomorrow. And the simple act of giving form to a plan increases the likelihood that the plan will be carried out. Now, maybe it's not going to be carried out, A, B, C, D, but even if you miss it by a little bit, just being able to adhere to a plan is still something that is, going to benefit you, because you're going to be able to trace and chart your progress. And I think the beauty of writing is that it is maybe the only subject that can be effectively and meaningfully applied to your particular life circumstances in such a way that will compound as days turn to weeks and weeks turn to months. So I hope this video has given you some idea of how seriously I believe writing, is a skill that can change your life. Over the course of the next 6 weeks, my intention is to give you a deep understanding of how the written word can be used to positively impact your life, which is a skill that I really believe will follow you far beyond the confines of our virtual classroom. And with that, I want to just say thank you for sticking with me. I want to thank my video editors, Bach and Joe and Bach. I greatly appreciate your help. This wouldn't be possible without you. In my next video, I'm going to be outlining how to best complete the writing assignments that I've given you. So I want to say thank you again, everybody, for watching. I can't tell you how excited I am to be teaching this course, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. All right, thanks.